Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Richard Slayton, your Fit Life agent. And last week we talked about how I rebuilt my benefits as a 1099 employee versus, a W-2 employee position. And today we're going to go over the different types of ways you can structure an IUL or Index Universal Life Insurance policy. Okay, so let's start with how IUL premiums work because it's way more flexible than most people realize. So your minimum premium, that keeps your policy alive, no growth, just covers like the cost of insurance. Then you have your target premium. So that's your growth, long-term use, your protection. And then you have your max premium. So that's your supercharged growth that you can access the cash tax-free, but there is a limit to where the max is to keep it from becoming a MEC, which we'll go into that in more details later on. So this is really good for a 1099 business owner who has a higher volume of business seasonally, let's say you're a landscaper, you're making way more money in the summer versus the winter time. With the flexible premium payment, it's not like you're locked in to a mortgage type payment or a car payment. It's a set amount. We have the target, but things slow down, then you can put your minimum in. But when your business picks up, then you can add more to that. So that's a big advantage of this policy and what it can do for you, especially as a business owner throughout the seasons of the year. Now let's look at how you can set up your IUL because the structure matters in relation to your goals. So the first way you can set it up is the max cash value structure. That's going to get you your fastest growth, but it's also going to have the less death benefit. But that's ideal for quicker tax-free retirement or tax-free loan access. The second type of structure is balance, where you're more 50-50. So you're growing your cash, but you also have a higher death benefit. So it's more even out between death benefit cash value. So the third type of structure in the IUL policy is the max death benefit. That's, you're not worried about your cash value. You want that high death benefit for your estate. So which one is right for you? Is it protection? Is it 50-50? Is it cash value? Once we know that piece, then we can structure it to best suit your goals for you. Now here's where we make your IUL even more powerful with your riders that we can add on. This is like your whole benefits package that you can specify, especially as a 1099 employee or a business owner for what you may need when different situations in life pop up. All these riders are customizable and we'll go through them right quick. So your first one is your living benefits rider. Chronic illness, so you can access the death benefit early. Second, here's your waiver of premium, so you keep your policy funded if you were to become disabled. Then we have our overloan protection. That prevents collapse in the policy if you take out too many loans, so there's built-in buffer there. The term return of premium, so that's like low-cost, early on protection. Especially death benefit wise for families. You want to protect your spouse. The low cost term return of premium definitely helps with that. And then guaranteed insurability. This is huge. You can add more coverage later on with no new medical exams. And as you age and get older, trust me, you're going to have more health issues come up. So that is one of the best riders to possibly have on your policy. Let's bring it all together. So the IUL has your flexible premium, so it's not one size fits all, like we discussed. There's some seasonality in your job that works perfect on the premium side. The structure, that is based on your priorities. There's 3 different types of structures. Whichever priority is most important to you is how we will structure it. Your riders, that turns it into a complete benefits plan, especially if you're a 1099 employee or a small business owner. So that makes it powerful and how it is my go-to for rebuilding lost W-2 benefits as a 1099 business owner. If any of this has resonated with you, then reach out to us. Let's book your free strategy session. So you can contact us at thefitlifeagent.com or shoot me an email to richard@thefitlifeagent.com. Be sure to like and subscribe. In the next video, we'll be going through how you can actually access the money tax-free that is in your IUL policy, the cash value that you've built up.